What is good, horror horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you, and as you can tell by the title of this video, we have another Is It Worth the Hate? And let me tell you something, I got a doozer for you today. So before I get into it, just know that your boy's Horror Gamer's reviews and Is It Worth the Hates have spoilers in them all day, every day. Even though I tried to be late on the spoilers, they're still spoilers. So, if you haven't seen this movie, go check it out. Come back. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Whether you think I'm full of shit, whether you agree with me, whether you disagree with me, so be it. So, with all that being said, Horror Horde, anything beyond this point right here, it's on you. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be doing a certain movie, and I know that this particular series is hit or miss with a lot of people. Either you really love it or you really hate it, but I will say this, that the sequels for this series gradually got worse and worse as the time went on. So like I said, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be doing Paranormal Activity 4. So this movie seemed to be the one in the Paranormal Activity series that a lot of people couldn't fucking stand. And for good reason. So, before I get into it, is Resident Evil 4 worth the hate? Absolutely. This movie was so bad. Like, it made no sense in the story. Here's the thing. So, in this one, it follows this random girl who, she's like it's hard to explain. Like, this movie just follows her throughout this time frame around Halloween time, and she's just like, she's not linked to them at all, but towards the end, like, she has like a brother, she has a little brother that they want. And like, so this whole movie is them experiencing these little things, as per Paranormal Activity. Little things start to happen, and then it gradually gets worse. But for me, this one, it just stayed a snore fest throughout the whole thing. Like, the character wasn't likable. None of them were really likable, and you didn't feel bad once they got what they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a poorly made movie in the series. And here's the sad part, I like the series. I love Paranormal Activity. I like them all except for this one. This was the one that almost, and I'm talking almost, made me turn my back on the series. Because the first one I really loved. I thought the first one was amazing. The second one was really good too. The third one, that right there is where they should have, in my opinion, they should have stopped. They should have made it a trilogy and been done with it. They should have just let the story die at that point, because you had the two sequels and then you had the prequel. That would have been good. But in a Saw-esque kind of way, they had to bring one out every Halloween. Because these came out around the times the Saws did, or a little bit after. So they were doing the same thing Saw was doing. At one point, Saw was coming out every year. There was a new Saw movie. Same with this for a while. Every year around Halloween time, we were getting a Paranormal Activity. And as I said earlier in this video, every year it got worse and worse and worse. After 3, it just worse. But not worse and worse and worse. It was 3, then 4 was god awful. 5 was okay, it was a little better. It followed a Spanish kid, and 6 was really good too. I actually enjoyed 6. But the thing was, I loved how they tried to link them, but this one was just, it was awful, man. Like, there's a stupid scene where they have like an Xbox. Is it a 1 or a 360? Whatever Xbox it is, they have the camera. And at night on a digital, like an infrared camera, you can see the room full of dots. And then, there's a line. It looks like somebody walking and shit like that. Like, it was not a fun movie. That I think that the creators of this one really shit the bed on this. She was the neighbor. Okay, I remember. Like, it was so bad. I watched it like twice, and like the second time I had to turn it off. This, she was the neighbor in this one, and you know, the little boy and stuff. And it was just, it was not a good movie. Like, I usually am able to remember a lot of stuff from the movie, and like I said, this movie, it was a very forgettable movie. It wasn't good. The acting was not really that well acted. There was a scene with the car in the garage spitting out carbon monoxide. That was like the most, really, in my opinion, intense scene. And like I said, per paranormal-esque kind of things, little things started happening, and it got gradually worse. But all in all, this movie, I believe they really did shit the bed with this movie. It was supposed to take place after 2. And, you know, like I said, she ended up killing her sister in 2 and then stealing the baby, and that's supposed to be the baby. And it's just, it wasn't entertaining at all. It wasn't entertaining at all. I wish, like I said, I wish they would have stopped at 3. 4 didn't need to happen. And I don't know. I definitely don't recommend you watch it, but if you have to watch it, try to find it somewhere for free. You know, go online and try to find it, you know. Or, unfortunately, if you get the box set, it's included in the box set. You know, I unfortunately bought this because I didn't see this one in theaters. I ended up missing this in theaters, so I had to go out and buy it when it came out. And I was like, oh shit, Paranormal Activity 4, hell yeah. And it was just it was a flop. It was not a good movie. It failed in comparison to the first 3. And it's a very forgettable movie, trust me. And then, like I said, I tried to watch it twice. I had to turn it off because it was just stupid. So, final verdict, Horror Horde, is Paranormal Activity worth the hate? Yep. Absolutely worth the hate. So, alright, Horror Horde, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button along with that ding-a-ling-ding-ding button. That way, every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these, is it worth the hates or a movie review or anything like that, you're always in the know. And I just want to say thank you guys. I love you. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.